and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're so glad that you're here again to see us and us to see you. Let's start with prayer, shall we? Father, Mother, God, we thank you for this time together, for these amazing souls, and for their willingness to share their time and their talents with us, and to connect with the community, and to bring in the unity principles and understandings and all that we've learned in our lives through you and with you, and to share it with our community. And we hope that they are enriched by it and they find strength in it, and that they feel that we are connected with them, because we are all here together. We thank you for this time. Amen.
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 So here we are, and I think Cathy has something for us today to start off.
Yes, I do. I'm very excited to share this because it's a real story. I don't know, a few weeks ago, I thought, I'd like to do something else in volunteering my time. And there's all kinds of things you can do. And I found this site, and they have children that have chronic illness of some sort. And they were looking for somebody to either teach them music or teach them art. And I do embroidery. I thought, well, I'll teach them embroidery. Well, it turns out that the one they matched with, she lives in LA, and they're not doing in person. So my challenge for me is, how do you teach embroidery on a Zoom call? So anyway, they lined me up with this girl, and her mother said, she's never done embroidery before. She's 15 years old. She says, I think the best introduction for her is, she was working on an application to get into a college prep program for the summer, and she had to write a 500 to 600 word reason that she has overcome challenges in her life. And she sent me this, and I was blown away. And I was so grateful that that's who they've matched me with. So let me share this. I'm just going to refer to her as B, because I don't, just confidentiality. So B writes, I am a miracle child born at 24 weeks, which is just over 3 months early, which is acutely premature. I weighed 1.5 pounds and I was 12 inches long. The doctor wanted to abort me and told my parents that most likely I wouldn't survive birth. My parents refused abortion, but did prepare for the worst, but wanted to give me a chance. I came out fighting to be here. I was born screaming and pooped on the doctor, who thought it was my parents' best interest to abort me instead. I came into the world fighting against so many odds. My parents and I have been told so many times that I can't do something. That just gives me the challenge to figure out how to do it, or to adapt a way to accomplish it. I may not do everything perfectly, but I try my best, and I overcome all the people that try to hold me back. Then she goes on to say, it gets better. And I can go anywhere that I set my mind and goals on. I pushed through 109 days in the NICU stay, where I had to overcome brain bleeds, hemorrhaging into my lungs, heart surgery, eye surgery, and so much more. It was a roller coaster ride, and a few times I almost didn't get back up on the hill. I was determined, even then, to get over those obstacles in my past. Yes, I have scars in areas of my body that make me unique, but they are proof I will prevail. Every challenge I worked hard to overcome or adapted with a smile. Sometimes it was hard to smile, but if I would keep positive and my eye on how to figure it out, what needed to be done, it made it more fun than just doing it the hard way. I try to be a very positive and driven young lady, striving to be the best that I can. There are many times I've had to do extra work and go the extra mile to achieve my goals. My doctors warned my parents that I may never walk because of my cerebral palsy. And now I run, jump, and play pretty much like everyone else. The doctor said because of my fine motor challenges in my hands from dystonia, I shouldn't be taught handwriting and would have limited movement. I can write. I love drawing modern art backgrounds. I love challenging myself by building small items, or helping develop circuit boards like the audio one with my dad, for voice control on an infrared remote fan. I enjoy using my hands to develop and invent new items. I have an autoimmune disorder that kept me from being in school until the 8th grade, which meant before that, I had a teacher coming to my home 5 hours a week for math and English. I kept up with science and history because they're fascinating and very interesting to the career paths that I have liked. I was able to stay at home at above average grades with that little bit of instruction, and I transitioned into 8th grade to where the teachers were shocked and surprised that I hadn't been in a classroom environment. I've always worked hard and taken pride in doing well in my classes and learning new skills. I believe in being the best you can be, and being told you can't do something only means you have a new challenge to overcome. Okay, this is a 15-year-old. And I got, excuse me, very interested when they told her she couldn't write. She's embroidering, okay? I've taught her how to use the needle threader, and she got it. And she's embroidering this cute little lion that we're working on. And I meet with her every week and we work together. But you talk about overcoming challenges, and for this young girl to be able to write like this. So I thought I would add just a few pieces here of little clips that I got, quotes about overcoming. And this one says, as with the butterfly, adversity is necessary to build character in people. We don't develop courage by being happy every day. We develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things that you once thought you couldn't do. That's our girl B, right? And I have two more. A river cuts through a rock, not because of its power, but its persistence. And the last one is believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. So that is what I had hoped to share with you about overcoming tough times, challenges, and I wonder how you ladies feel about this.
I am in awe. I envision a TED Talk, you know what I mean? Because I could see this young lady speaking to all her peers and just inspiring them to keep trying. And because so many people are, isolated and afraid and told they can't. And what an inspiration she sounds like. I know that in my own experience, I've come over my own set of challenges. There's been things that I've gone through in my life that other people haven't. And I know that all of us on this talk share that. But I couldn't imagine all the stuff that she's gone through. I mean, I am with her though, in the sense that if somebody tells me I can't do something, by God, I'm gonna do it. It's like, don't tell me I can't, because I will. Because I heard that a lot growing up. You'll never do this. You'll never do that. And it just made me more determined.
Yeah.
It brought out the determination in me. And so I am in awe of Miss B. Maybe someday I'll have the honor of meeting her or seeing her TED Talk. And I want you to just tell her when you see her next and you're teaching her embroidery, blessings, blessings, blessings. And thank you for sharing her story. That was amazing. I got spirit bumps all over me.
Well, and she got into the school and she's going to school now wearing a mask, and she's just fitting right in with everybody. So she's an adorable girl to be working with.
Well, I tell you, I am in love. It's hard not to fall in love with that spirit, with that heart that she shared so beautifully in that letter, and just seeing her go wherever she wants to go and being fueled by her ambition and growth. I really admire people who not only overcome their own challenges, but then reach back and offer hands and, light up the path for people who are trying to come out of the same kind of darkness, adversity. I know that it's one thing for a doctor to give you all this information, and it's something completely different to have someone right in your face saying, yeah, they told me that too, and this is what I did, and this is what I meant. And I just think she has the potential to be a light in the world that's unrivaled, just an amazing, amazing story. And, when we're in those times of darkness, those times of adversity, if we can just grab on to the idea that there might be a lesson here, that this might not be an ending, but a whole new beginning, that there might be a way through it as long as we take a breath, do the self-care, and take the next step. And how many times have we felt like we're taking baby steps and then turned around and realized we've gone so far from where we started? So thank you so much for sharing that story and offering hope. Each and every one of us, like Becky said, go through our own obstacles, our own darkness, and each and every one of us get to a point where we don't even know if it's worth going on for. And hearing a story like this, I mean, from birth, she's been fighting the fight and conquering the odds. And wow, it just really gives me a lot of excitement and enthusiasm to know who she is. So I'm adding B to my prayer list and just holding her in absolute abundance of whatever it is she's after. So thank you for sharing her.
Yes, absolutely. I'm glad I could share a real life story.
Yeah. So this is a great topic. Does anybody have anything else they want to add? Okay. So let's close in prayer, shall we? Let's take a breath together. God, we give thanks. Whenever we hear stories like this, we are renewed, we are excited and enthusiastic. God, whatever challenges lie before us, we know you are bigger than whatever challenge we face. And we turn not only to one another, but to the divine energy and wisdom that is all around us, knowing as long as we don't give up, we will overcome. And so it is. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you taking the time. Let us know what you thought of our topic. And if there's something you would like to have us talk about, or if you would like to join us and share your views, wisdom, and experience, we'd love to have you on the team. Just let us know in the comments, or get in touch with our church. That's Unity of El Cajon, and we will be more than happy to receive you in whatever way you share. Thank you so much, and tune in tomorrow for something completely different. Namaste.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us, and let's stay connected and grow in spirit. We are on Facebook. Search for Unity Church of El Cajon and follow us and like our posts. You can reach us on YouTube at Unity Church of El Cajon. Please subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, and leave comments which can help us improve. We are on the web at unityofelcajon.org. Email or call our church office to receive our weekly newsletters, which lists all of our activities and opportunities to learn and grow together.